It's not for money that I toil. It's not for pleasure that I take what others need. What I do fills the void in my heart. Not with joy, not with sadness. Just replaces the emptiness with apathy. Apathy, a drug of ignorance. Apathy, the fuel of existence. And I, as a cog in my solitary niche, alone among the springs and coils and rods of this great machine known as life, can spin my hours away with no resolve. As that cog, my life, spinning, empty in this great machine, devoid of purpose, is that my fate? No peace, no fear, nothing. Existing, alone in the shadows. So you were saying something about your new job?
Oh yeah. I got a job as an armed bodyguard.
Protecting the rich and powerful, huh?
You bet. Check this out. See this? This is real. Have to wear it at all times. Regulations.
What does the wife think of that?
Yeah, she didn't really give much thought about it since I told her we didn't have to move. She really loves that house.
I bet she was glad to hear that.
She was. You know, I bet she would have had those divorce papers ready.
Does it pay well?
Pretty good. At least she doesn't have to get a job. And pays even better when I'm out on assignment. So what about your job?
My job? It's fine. Still pays the bills. Get to live in this nice house.
Wait, didn't you get this house from your mom, Dad?
Yeah, but it keeps food on the table and the heat on.
I miss your mom. Damn, she could cook.
Really loved her spaghetti. Tried making her recipe the other day.
And?
Failed. Mom would make it just right.
So enough changing the subject. What about your job?
Well, not everybody can be a janitor.
You know, sometimes I think you chose to be a janitor just to be close to your books.
It's possible.
6th grade. Remember the first time I saw you? You had a book in your hand and one in the pocket of your pants.
Oh yeah, I remember those pants. So comfy.
I think I was lucky that you decided to leave your books at home at the wedding. How would it have looked if the best man to be up there reading while his friend gets married?
You wouldn't have noticed. Nothing could take your attention away from Alicia.
Speaking of my sexier half, I'm out of milk. Gonna have to pick some up on the way back. Hey, don't smile at me like that. One day you're gonna find a girl too, and you're gonna have to go pick up milk.
Not likely. You need some money till you get paid?
What? You have tons of money just lying around? We need, but we're not in need. Plus, the bills that we're late on finally know that I have some work, so they're laying off for a while. It's pretty nice of them.
Well, if you do need some extra, I have some. Just say the word.
Someday I might. Thanks for the beer. I'll be seeing you.
Welcome back, boss.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Boss, I hate to bring this up. I know you had a long flight, but there's been a problem.
What do I pay you for, Mitchell?
Boss, we take care of your problems. That's what me and the boys do.
And what happens when you can't do that?
Well, it's too big for us. You have to get him.
And do I need to call him?
Well, it's no big problem, but it's Malcolm.
What about Malcolm?
He and little Pete were collecting their dues down at the south end, despite your double, who was dead, by the way. Magrovsky found out that you fled the country.
Nagarovsky is the one who sent those people after me. The double only needed to live until I was out of the country.
Do you want us to go after them?
It's being dealt with. Finish your story.
Well, it seemed that Magarovsky paid the water lords to ambush anyone who was working for you. They took Malcolm and little Pete and strung them up good.
Water lords. Where do they come up with these stupid names?
They're on the docks, boss.
It was a rhetorical question, Mitchell. How did you know it was Makarovsky?
We received a tip that led to what was left of Malcolm and Pete. The tip also said that it was the water lords to blame. We, had a chat with some of the men. They told us what we needed to know.
That's good. Gather your boys, especially Grady and Anders. Go down and teach those water lords to respect their betters. Let them be a warning to all these other idiots not to screw with me.
On it, boss. Miss Mallory's waiting for you inside.
The papers you requested are on your desk in your office. And here's a change of clothes for you if you like. Oh, and the meeting you requested has been approved. It is in a nearby bathroom at this college.
A bathroom.
Yes, sir. He was very specific about the building, floor, and time.
He always is.
It's scheduled for later this evening.
Good. And we'll have plenty of time.
and forgotten. Frozen grass on your step and fall. Lead me through the shadows.
I'm glad you agreed to this meeting.
What was I supposed to say? No?
Of course not. Especially because of how thankful I am from your last mission.
There's only 2 of them.
Well, 2 to you is an army to me. And since they were out to kill me, well, I'm just glad you're good at your job.
They killed your double.
I expected as much. So did you. Isn't that why you used him as bait? Here. Easy. Names, dates, locations, everything you need to know for your next job. You don't want the job?
I do.
The price is still the same? 50,000 per target?
Correct.
Good. Will you be needing any equipment?
Not from you.
A man alone. I like that. Don't trust anyone but yourself. Everyone else is hiding something. You will get them all, won't you?
A task taken with a word, if forgotten, takes a lifetime to fix.
Poetry from a psycho. It's like wisdom from the dead.
You, sir, are first. You and your bodyguard. Don't know what you did? I don't care. Is there a picture of the bodyguard? Ah, second page. Brian, what did you get yourself into? Hey there. Yeah. Could I get a trip for 2 to Maui? Oh. Well, I don't want to deal with the torrential rain, so how about Australia? Uh-huh. 120 degrees in the shade? Okay. Well, where would you suggest? Oh, that sounds nice. How much? How much? For a few days on a boat with a bunch of fat tourists. Uh-huh. Fine. I'll take it. Just let me get my wallet. Yeah.
Have you started yet? Because I haven't heard anything, and I'm starting to become impatient.
No, I was going to take another week of planning just to make sure everything was ready.
I know you know what you're doing, I just didn't think it would take so long.
When it happens, it'll be quick, but the planning takes time.
How much time?
As much as needed. For me, another week.
Fine.
Do you want me to mess up?
No, I can wait a week.
Fine. Bye. And then I sent in a card with my name and stuff on it, and I won. Isn't that cool?
Seriously? Some people are just lucky.
I was thinking, since you and Alicia never did have a proper honeymoon.
Hey, we had a great time at the beach. Except for the rain, and the cold, and the bad shrimp, and the,
Yeah, I get it. Here, I want you to have these.
I don't know if I can. I just started work.
Let them know it's your honeymoon. Probably wouldn't say no to you then.
I don't know. The wife.
Why don't you ask her? She might have something to say about it. And if she says no, you wouldn't have to ask your boss.
I'm not worried about her saying no.
It'll be good for the two of you. Go on a cruise, get a tan, drink some Mai Tais, have a moment.
When's the cruise?
Leaves next weekend. You can go home, tell your wife, call work, and pack with plenty of time.
She's gonna love these. Thank you. So much.
I'm just trying to help you live a little.